Our APRO Advocacy program, we're now in our third year. We're excited to have 20 new advocates here for the first time in Washington, D.C., speaking on behalf of the industry. The idea of the program is to bring our veterans and our new people together. It's a sustainability exercise for the industry whereby we can put new fellows with our veterans. They can see how that advocacy works, see how we talk to legislators, how we talk to aides, and to be able to speak really as one voice as we come up here and share the good news about the industry and about rent to own.
It was an amazing learning opportunity. I didn't really know what to expect coming in. I didn't think I would really talk all that much in these meetings. I really kind of imagined myself sitting in the background, just kind of listening and learning because it's my first year. But it was so easy to talk to some of these representatives, to their staffers, and I found myself just like jumping in more than I ever imagined that I would, because it was just so easy to talk about what we do. And there's so many misconceptions out there about our industry. And once you get on a roll, you really want to tell people what we do and why it's important and why it matters.
Having to experience this for the first time, I was born and raised here in Southeast DC, and I never ever had an opportunity to visit that building, and going into that building and really understanding what they do for us in return for our vote is just awesome. And what we do here at APRO, and they protect our interests, it was a great experience.
My first year, I was nervous. I didn't understand what I was getting into or who I was going to be talking to or what we're saying. But now I understand that this is more about building relationships. Sometimes we're not talking to our reps, we're talking to their staff members. So if you can connect with them to let them know how important our industry is and how much it means to our customers, that's half the battle.
My understanding of the process has grown greatly. Just in the first year, I understood after the first meeting how important this is. We think that they understand what we do and how we do it, and just in a couple of meetings, I learned that this is needed. They didn't understand what our industry does every day. In fact, a few didn't even understand what rent to own was, so the meetings were very impactful.
So my time as a fellow has influenced me to come back each year, because each year I get something different out of it. I learn something a little bit more about our industry, or I make a connection with somebody that if anything ever changes through our legislative process, that I have that person and kind of in our back pocket, and having that ability to have a pipeline of leaders at any point in time that can be advocates for our industry is indispensable.
I'm now more engaged with the political aspect of rent to own and able to make sure that the laws that are being set, if any, are advantageous for us.
The fellowship program is so important. It's really an opportunity for you to see just how big this industry is. It gives us an opportunity to see that we can work together. The fellowship program is important because some of us are starting to get older, right? And we're looking for that next new generation to come in and carry the torch. And this program is perfect for that.
If somebody asked me if they should do the fellowship program, 100% yes. This has by far been one of the best experiences that I've had in rent to own. It really makes me feel so much better about what it is that we're doing, and it makes me feel better about the industry as a whole, especially to be able to be here and share my story and my experiences with others who've been here on the Hill doing this year after year. So it's just been a great, fulfilling journey for me.
We'd like to invite everyone to apply for the fellowship program and to join us here next year whenever we come back to DC to continue this tradition that we've been doing for about 30 years of sharing information, sharing the good news about rent to own and who we are, what we do. It's important advocacy work. This is really advocacy in action. If we're not here defining our story, someone else will be doing that for us.